honeybees, welcome into another Cusp Collective message here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For anyone new to the channel, welcome in. For those of you returning, welcome back. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad-free. I love you all so very much, and I thank you for your love and support. It truly means the world to me. If you want to become a channel member for exclusive viewer perks and bonus readings, you can join at the link in the description box below. In the meantime and in between time, let's talk about this message I'm getting for y'all, okay? Right away in my meditation, I heard true intentions revealed, okay? Somebody maybe has been wearing a mask around you, and that mask might be falling off by the time that you see this message for whoever this message is for. And it feels like the divine wants to give you some context and maybe some extra guidance on how to navigate this mask falling off of someone, okay? Because it might want to push you to react in a particular way, and it almost feels like it's in the solar plexus, like the will needs to be stronger than that reaction. Someone needs to maybe practice self-control as this mask is falling off, because it is a very direct, clear response to something that someone has asked of the universe, okay? So whether that was show me who's for me, show me who's not, you know, remove things that aren't meant for me, this is a part of that process. So it almost feels like the divine doesn't want someone to get swept up in the clearing of it all, because it is a direct answer to someone's intention or petition, I should say, to the universe. Okay, so a wish is being granted, but the way that it's being granted might not be what you expected, okay? So let's dig a little deeper into that energy. Show me what this and who this mask belongs to. Whose mask is falling off? For my Cusp Collective, the Four of Wands. So this is somebody that you're in some form of a commitment with, okay? Or you have some sort of contract or bond to. Okay, the Knight of Wands. This could be the result of something impulsive that someone's done. The Princess of Wands. That might have been I almost want to say maybe ego. Somebody's ego. This is a lot of fire. Someone's ego could rear its ugly head here. Could show off, or someone wants to show off or has been showing off. Yeah, the Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody could be like bragging about their connection to you. The High Priestess. Coming out challenged. So it's like you're kind of aware of this, but you don't know the full detail. That's what I was getting in my meditation. There's some missing pieces or some context or some parts of this that is still a little bit in the shadow. Yeah, but justice here at the bottom. The divine is coming in to clear everything up. Okay. Clarify. The Emperor. Okay, so this could be surrounding an emperor. I could be talking to the emperor here. Okay. Or this is an emperor's ego that might be getting the best of them. Okay. Or that might be flaring up. Clarify. The Four of Swords. Whatever this is, though. Yeah, okay. I'm talking to the emperor. Someone in emperor energy. Keep in mind, there's no gender here in tarot. It's just energy. We all have masculine and feminine within. Whoever is in emperor energy. This Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, Princess of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse energy. So someone not maybe wanting you to leave or wanting to let you go. That's interesting to say that. So the Emperor might be trying to leave a situation. it kind of gives like, haha, you're stuck with me kind of vibes. You can't go anywhere. You can't detach from me. The Eight of Cups. You can't walk away. I'm not going to let you walk away. Okay, so for whoever the Emperor is, you clearly know who this person is, okay? You have some sort of Four of Wands, some sort of contract with them. But seeing this energy is what's going to give you the Four of Swords. It's going to... That's kind of what I was getting with the solar plexus. Like, take it as a sign and a confirmation of what your higher self is already trying to tell you, and react from that awareness, as opposed to maybe going tit for tat with someone, trying to overpower someone who you maybe feel is wanting to overpower you. That's what it is. It's like someone's trying to flex some sort of control that they have on someone, which might trigger that person to want to show them who's really in control. But then that's just going to be a back and forth game that's a waste of energy and time. Take it as a sign that this is more than likely somebody you maybe need to walk away from, and just move accordingly. Okay? Clarify? Four of Swords next to this Emperor. Yeah, the Knight of Coins. Let that be the catalyst into you making a plan of where you're going to go next. Because it's like very clear that whatever this Four of Wands isn't in alignment. Okay? Now, there's another timeline that's trying to peek in here. So always, again, take what resonates with you and where you're at in your life and on your journey. Someone else here, though, might be wanting to fight to keep someone from walking away. With the Knight of Wands and the Princess of Wands and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Someone might be trying to feel out if someone has actually emotionally detached from them or kind of disconnected or not. Clarify, what's the Four of Wands here in this energy? The Star coming out challenged. So someone could be questioning whether or not something is meant to be healed. Like, should we work this out? Should we not? Yeah, but the Star is also detached energy. So someone could be questioning whether they should detach or not, because there's a Ten of Wands here. Yeah. Someone's behavior has become a problem. This is a behavioral issue. It's like somebody's showing maybe just how immature they actually are. And that's the mask. Somebody might have walked into this Emperor's world, or, I don't know, connected with the Emperor, or it is the Emperor. Take it as it resonates, okay? But somebody in this energy might have put on that they were more mature, that they were more level-headed, like they were elevated in some way, and in truth, they're really not. And that's become some sort of burden here. Clarify. Clarify this Ten of Wands next to the Star. Yeah, the Three of Swords. It's pettiness. Like somebody can't avoid the tit for tat, or like this could be an Emperor that's gotten caught up in something. Yeah, Justice. Somebody doesn't want someone to walk away or balance out a scale here. A karmic scale, the Ten of Cups, High Priestess. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. So it's like someone could be in a position where they're feeling, is this something that I need to stick around or like stick through or walk away from? Because this mask falling off is probably what's initiating this sense of Three of Swords. Like, damn, you're not who you said you were, or like, somebody definitely was faking it until they made it into somebody's circle or into someone's life. And now, again, it's this, haha, you're stuck with me now. This is who I really am. And now you can't go nowhere because of this Four of Wands. And that could have this Emperor maybe stressed out. But I get that with the High Priestess, that also kind of fell out a bit challenged. Someone might not fully know or feel confident in their knowing of whether or not this could actually still lead to a Ten of Cups, because nothing is truly perfect. Or is this something that they need to create justice around, like sever themselves from? Okay. Clarify the Emperor. Next to this Ten of Cups, the Two of Wands. So the choice is on this Emperor's end. Okay, so I am speaking to the Emperor. Okay. So it's about what you intend. Okay, it's about what you want. And again, it's like this Emperor could be very tempted to play this power struggle game with somebody, because that does feed the ego. But I just don't think that that's the game that needs to be played. Yeah, the Nine of Coins. It's like, let it just be a Four of Swords, a sign that you need to be independent of this energy. The Nine of Coins. Show me the Knight of Coins next to this Nine of Coins. The Three of Wands. Yeah, and go, like, take your energy, your time, your worth, your value, your pentacle elsewhere. It's like, it's not worth it. This could even be in a job situation for some of y'all. If it's like, should I stick around to kind of like see if it gets better, or do I need to find something else? This feels like a sign that you need to find something else. Okay, take it from me. I've had to learn that lesson the hard way a couple times. Don't wait around for the red flags to turn yellow or green. And don't think that you can muscle through stuff like that if you are especially in a work environment. Because they will drop you like a bad habit without warning, right? So you can kind of return that energy. You don't have to stick through things that aren't necessarily healthy for you. Like if it's causing a Three of Swords and a Ten of Wands, it's somehow not going to lead to a Ten of Cups. But it's almost like somebody, that's the solar plexus energy, because there's a lot of yellow out here. That's what someone might be tempted to will into existence. I'm going to will this situation to make me happy. I'm going to force it to serve me the way that I need it to serve me, when that is an overexertion of your energy. And that's what can lead to really a lot of disease in the body. Stress, health issues, weaken your immune system, all of that, because you're overexerting yourself. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, maybe even physically, depending on the job. Okay, so that's just an example though, but that's what I'm kind of seeing. Something about this ego and this mask falling off is probably going to happen around a major moon. So either the next new moon or the next full moon. By the time y'all see this, if you're catching this as it drops, we have that, I want to say new moon. But it might be a full. I'm blanking on which one it might be. Okay. Yeah. But something around the 27th or the 28th could be significant for this mask falling off. But again, take it as a Four of Swords sign and signal that you need to get into the Nine of Coins and take your talents, your energy, and your time elsewhere. Okay. Princess of Swords. Yeah. Don't be under the mindset that you can will people into being who you need them to be. Or again, will a situation into working out the way you want it to work out. If it's not working out, it's not working out. Okay? Be the Emperor and take charge and control of your path and your life. Don't leave that in the hands of other people. Show me the Knight of Wands with the Ten of Wands. Yeah. The Seven of Cups. Yeah. This is like an emotional manipulator, someone who's really ego-driven. But again, whether that has always been the case, and again, maybe you just didn't see it that way and now you're seeing it very clearly, or again, someone did a really good job of pretending. I heard pretending to like you. Damn. And so the truth of how they really feel towards you is coming out. Show me the Princess of Wands with the Three of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Take it as a sign from the universe that you need to move on. Don't stick around anywhere where you're not welcomed. Or put yourself in a position for somebody to mistreat you like that. Again, take it from me. Take it from me. I have been in that situation so many times. So many times. And I'm finally learning the lesson, so we're going to learn that lesson together if you do struggle with that, okay? Show me the Eight of Cups in reverse with justice. Yeah. Don't feel like you can't create justice and bring something to an end. Death, I'm trying to tell you. You can be your own scales of justice. Wield that sword of truth. This is not for me. This is not something I'm in alignment with. You aren't who you said you were. You lied about wanting me to be a part of this, or whatever the case may be, right? Like, whatever the truth is, hold on to it. And let that truth be what you use to sever yourself from this Four of Wands. Okay? Show me the High Priestess at the Ten of Cups. The Six of Wands. Like I said, don't let this be a power struggle or you trying to show that you're stronger than what someone wants to do. Or, you know, like, you don't need to do that. It's unnecessary. Again, waste of time and waste of energy. Conserve your energy, the Knight of Coins, to look to new horizons, the Three of Wands, okay? Show me the Emperor with the Two of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Cups and this Ten of Swords. Yeah, some of y'all, this is a relationship. Somebody that you might have been in an intimate connection with. I just heard they played the game. Somebody might not have been aware that they were being played with, though. And that's what's going to be very apparent. Oh, you've been playing this whole time. And again, that can definitely flare up the ego, where you're like, two can play that game, but two don't need to play that game. Let that person play themselves, and you go find another situation where you're not going to be played with. And that's on self-respect, self-love, self-care. That's what that looks like. Okay? Because if you stick around long enough, you're going to end up in the Ten of Swords, on top of the Ten of Wands that already exists here. Okay? Yeah. Better off cutting it off now before it turns into that kind of betrayal. Because it's like, if somebody would go that far to pretend or fake or wear a mask just to play a game, just to get you trapped in something or to make you feel trapped in something, then there's no extent or end to the torture that they will put you through. Because it's an ego game for them. And there's, again, that's endless. That's a bottomless pit. No one's ever going to get enough of that if they're determined to exist in that mindset. There's no end to it. It's like, oh, eventually they'll give up and they'll be tired. No, they will just reinvent new ways of playing the game with you. So you, as the Emperor, have to stand in your authority to say, I can go somewhere else. I don't need this. I can always create a new path for me, because that's what's in my control, and align myself with like-hearted, like-minded, like-souled individuals. Because this is what someone's showing you. We are not like-minded, we are not like-hearted, and we are not like-souled. So there's no need to be around then, if that's the case. Somebody needs to get to that point. That's self-preservation as well. Okay, show me the Knight of Coins with the Three of Wands. Next to this Ten of Swords, Divine. The Six of Cups. Yeah. I just heard it all before. You've been here before. You know this game. This is a moment where your wheel of fortune can shift and change, where you can turn that Three of Swords into abundance for yourself. So some of y'all looking into being the Magician energy, the King of Wands. Transmute the energy. Use it to your advantage. Don't use it to go to war, because that's a futile battle. That's a pointless battle. Be the King of Wands. The King of Wands knows what war to start and what war to finish, and what war to avoid. Okay? But this is what someone might even have to check within themselves. Yeah, don't present the King of Wands with a game, because they'll show you a master at it. But again, not necessary right now. Use that energy to pivot and find something else, or go somewhere else, or sever yourself from this, okay? All right, show me here, Divine Men, what is healing through the chakras in this situation? I feel like we're focused again on the Emperor. So whoever's in Emperor energy, what chakras do they need to focus on to move on from this, to hop on that Wheel of Fortune and get their victory and their balance? Yeah, there's a lot of balance here, but someone has to move as if that's what they want. Because if you want to stay connected to that chaos, you want to play those ego games, then by all means, do you, you know? But if you know deep down your high priestess is telling you that's a waste of time, there's a 10 of cups out there that you could be applying that energy that you would be using to battle this person, or to, you know, play that power struggle game. Save that energy for what is in alignment for you. Please do so. Okay? It would be a shallow win if you were to stay around and kind of play that ego game with this person, or in this situation. All right, so show me, whoa. Ah, come on now. Show me what's going on. You've got growth. I'm trying to tell you. This is a big moment of growth for whoever the Emperor is. A moment to show how much you've grown. Because maybe this is a known way of kind of getting you kind of caught up, Emperor. People know that if they just push your buttons enough, that King of Wands is going to come out. And that's how they know they have control over you, because they got you to get in that ego battle with them. Show them who's really in control by walking away. And I know that might be hard. Okay? Clarify what's going on here. Yeah. Yeah. Confusion. Exactly. And passion. Like I said, this could have been an intimate relationship. So you might have thought somebody really liked you. Somebody really was into you. And it was all kind of a game. Destiny. Huh. And isolation. Okay. I guarantee you, Emperor, when you're away from whoever you're in that Four of Wands with, you probably feel better. You probably get to be and exist in a higher frequency than you are when you're around them. And that's always been the case, but it feels like someone is just now noticing it. Okay. Show me what else. Yeah, faith. You got to have faith that there's a higher alignment for you. Okay? Like I said, somebody might be a little confused on what to do, how to handle this. Your higher self is trying to talk to you. You just need to be open to it and trust it genuinely. Show me the confusion. What's the confusion in the crown? Expansion. Right. Right. It's like, is this something that I need to work on and grow with this situation, or do I need to grow away from this situation? I feel like, again, the signs are pointing to growing away from this situation. It's not meant for you to kind of stick in and struggle through. It's this. Thank you, Divine. The struggle isn't necessary here. So anybody trying to pull you into a struggle dynamic, that's what you need to walk away from. Show me passion. Perseverance. Right. And I get it. Surviving on passion alone, or the passion is what's going to see you through. Oh, well, we really, enjoy our intimate time together, or, I don't want to let that go. That is no reason to stay around with someone. Trust me. Because I guarantee you what you might be feeling is peak passion. Is probably ground level, base level with who you're really in alignment with. Okay? Yeah, that's specific for somebody. Show me the destiny here. Show me the destiny. Yeah, impatience. Yeah. I get maybe somebody is kind of ready to be in that Four of Wands, like wants that kind of connection. But again, just don't settle for anything or anyone that you know deep down you're not in alignment with. Okay? Don't be that impatient that you block yourself from your destiny just because you gotta wait a little bit longer. Okay? Show me what's important about isolation here. Thank you. Joy. All right, I'm trying to tell you, when you're away from them, you feel a million times better. That's a clear signal that somebody isn't healthy for your energy. If when you're alone or you get that moment, again, higher vibration starts to find you, you start to feel better. Yeah. Passion ain't worth it. All that, yeah, that passion isn't worth your peace. Passion and that fiery and the fighting, and that's I think some sort of toxic pattern or behavior. Again, like I said, someone knows that they can get you riled up, and maybe that leads to better intimacy, or it's that breakup to make up type of a thing. It's an adrenaline ride, but that fatigues the body. Like literally, you would be surprised at how many health issues people develop just from being in those types of dynamics. It's like hijacking your nervous system. Someone needs to take back control and not let people hijack their energy like that. Okay. Show me the enlightenment. And it's like you have nothing to prove either. The whole reason why somebody would be trying to play a game with you is because they know. They know that you know how to play. So you don't have to prove how powerful you are. No, somebody wouldn't be challenging you if you weren't. Clarify the enlightenment. What's the enlightenment? Yeah, despondence, exactly. This is the divine trying to show an emperor how to actually carry that emperor energy in a high vibrational way, because there's high vibration and low vibration with everything. Despondence, meaning despite what someone is attempting to do, you still stay in your joy. You be the thermostat, like my mother used to always tell me. Be the thermostat, not the thermometer. You set the tone, you set the temperature, and you stay there. Don't allow anybody the power to come over and turn your dial up or turn you down. Because the more that you stay in that power, the more upset this person who's trying to play this game with, the more that mask is going to slip, the more you see them for who they are, and the more clarity you get, that Four of Swords, on where you need to be and what's in alignment with you. So this might even be your sign and your signal to pull back your energy from someone. Okay, starve that ego game that they're trying to play with you. Starve it out. Don't even let them get an ounce of that kind of reaction from you. Because that demon that's in them, and I am calling it a demon, that spirit's gonna come out. And then you'll get that kind of clean break, okay? Show me faith. Mysticism, exactly. Gotta learn the ways, Emperor. You gotta learn the ways. So there could be an Emperor that's being initiated into a Hierophant energy, and the divine is trying to show you the path to that. Yeah, but this is exactly what someone likes to trigger and tap dance on to get you riled up. So they might throw an insecurity at you, or they might say something or do something that they know is going to trigger you. Don't be triggered. Again, it just shows you the type of person that they are. Let it be thank you, divine. Let it be a reflection of them, and don't absorb it as a reflection of you. Let it be information. Oh, okay, great. Now I know that you're somebody who would throw an insecurity in my face. You told somebody something in confidence because you thought you were building an intimate connection with them. They use it against you in a fight. Yeah. That's a sign. Red flag. Pull back. And that's not something that you should have to explain to someone. They know what they're doing. Everybody's an adult here. They know exactly what they're doing. Don't let that, well, I didn't know and I wasn't aware and no, you knew what you were doing. You just thought you could get away with it. There's a hefty price to pay. Somebody has to start letting people pay the price of playing with them like that. But it's like this emperor, whoever you are, you end up paying the price because they get you wrapped up in that insecurity and then they make you act out. You got to be in your own bubble of joy sometimes and not let anybody penetrate it, especially when they're trying to. You fortify it, you thicken those walls up a little bit. It's transparent, but don't let anyone, again, turn your dial up or down. Set your tone and set your temperature. That is a big part of stepping into Hierophant energy, okay? And some of y'all are going to be initiated into that around the next big moon cycle, okay? Some of y'all, the 27th or the 28th of the month is going to be significant for this message and this energy, okay? But I do hope that this prepared you and served you well, brought you the clarity and confirmation that you may be needed from your higher self, okay? And I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do hope that this serves you well. Let me know what resonates with you from this message, if anything did, in the comments down below. Y'all know I love to chit chat with y'all down there. And if this did resonate with you, but you want to remain a little bit private about that, you can use our sanctuary code. It'll be in the comments down below. Drop a rose or any kind of flower that represents your energy to show gratitude in our sanctuary space here. You can also drop your favorite heart color to show a little love. You can drop a lightning bolt if this really, really deeply resonated or prepared you or just kind of clarified something that your higher self was trying to communicate to you. Or you can also drop a candle if this message didn't resonate with you, but you enjoyed your time here and you want to hold space in the comments for those that this might resonate with. Go ahead and put those emojis in your comment down below so I know that you're tuned in and here. It really helps me as a reader. So thank you to everybody else who does. I really appreciate you. And if you want a personal reading, you want your own chakra check-in with me, you can book that at my website, cusproses.store. That'll be linked in the description box below. I also still have a couple of mini reading slots left open for my store membership. You'll get a personal mini tarot reading with me every month when you sign up, plus free shipping on the store, access to the monthly cusp, love, and cusp astrology readings that are now housed on the storefront, okay? And don't forget, you can still purchase your August readings. Those are still available until the 31st, okay? It's lifetime access for a one-time purchase. And after the 31st, those readings will be locked in the Sacred Rose membership vault, so you would have to sign up to get access to them there, okay? Alrighty, my loves. I really do hope that this was helpful for someone. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next week. Namaste.